presidential candidate in the modern era has released his or her tax returns, including, I mean, back to Nixon, right? And when Nixon set that precedent, he was under audit. So it's not, being under audit is not an excuse to not release your tax returns. The IRS says if you're under audit, you're totally allowed to release your tax returns, and previous presidents and presidential candidates have. Donald Trump is running for president in part on the basis of his financial acumen and saying that the system is rigged. And there's been a lot of really troubling reporting about his business practices as well. You know, I mean, a lot of stuff that may or may not have been followed all the way to its conclusion. But talk about raising questions, there has been stuff. Why should this audit out only apply to him? I mean, everybody else has released their tax returns. Why
that's the conclusion that his lawyer.
What I have here is a copy of Donald Trump's tax returns. We have his federal tax return for 1 year, for 2005. I believe this is the only set of the president's federal taxes that reporters have ever gotten a hold of. What we have are these 2 pages, front and back, from the same 1040 form that you might have filled out when you file your taxes. And in terms of what's on here, let me give you the basics. Aside from the numbers being large, these pages are straightforward. He paid $38 million, looks like $38 million in taxes. He took a big write-down of $103 million, more on that later. If you add up the lines for income, he made more than $150 million in that year. Mazel tov.
If you haven't solicited something, getting it over the transom. And by the way, let me point out, it's entirely possible that Donald sent this to me. Donald Trump has, over the years, leaked all sorts of things.